So again, trust is creating more bandwidth. So I'm going to work more effectively with people in which I have trust, in which I can connect to them. So the thing that Matt and the group did before I started talking, which was, hey, let's chat a little bit, right? Very important. We do that when we're in person all the time, just naturally. Hey, how was your weekend, Matt? Great, right? So we can do that when we're doing video conference. We can do that when we have a larger team, a team that is perhaps changing team members. Spend some time to build those connections. So when we look at the underlying neurologic activity that's associated with trust, with connection, for that matter, with love, they're very, very similar in the brain. So you can think of love in the philia sense, right? Friendship. So those are actually almost identical in the brain. And so all the factors that you normally do to build friendships, to build connections, facilitate trust, right? I'm getting to know you at a deeper level, not this superficial level, just you as you are. So the research I've done, and Matt mentioned in the HBO article and in the book it came from, the excerpts from my book Trust Factor, identified 8 components that allow organizations to measure and manage their teams for high trust. I won't go through all these in detail, but I'll just go through a couple real quickly. So basically, it's a way to measure within the organization, am I creating the opportunities for people to connect to each other, to learn to trust each other so that they can perform at the highest levels? Again, they have more focus on creating value than on worrying about what's going on socially. So those 8 factors magically spell out an acronym, and that acronym is oxytocin. So some of you know my lab was the first about 20 years ago to develop a protocol to measure the human brain's acute production of oxytocin, this neurochemical that we showed is strongly associated with trust, with generosity, with charity, with many pro-social behaviors. So those 8 factors are in order: ovation, expectation, yield, transfer, openness, caring, invest, and natural. So I won't go through all those, but all those are measurable, and they are can be managed through changing in policy. So let me just take the first one, ovation. So that's my word for recognizing high performers.